Welcome back, everybody. Welcome to the channel. My name is Ryan, and I'm here at Soccer 876. If you're new to the channel, please be sure to leave a like on this video, subscribe to the channel, and leave a comment in the section on how you found this channel and what you would like to see on this channel. So, before we get into all that, I just want to tell you that I am a Manchester United fan, and I really am passionate about Manchester United, and I do most of my sports information about Manchester United. So, with all that said, let's get into this one. Manchester United really ownership could change hands within the next 2 years, with speculation growing that the Glazers could sell, which would leave them looking for a wealthy buyer. The Glazers, once again, they are in the public's eyes as a result of Manchester United's dismal start to this season. Two defeats in the first two games, Brighton and Brentford. It has prompted calls for action, and the club's American owners have come under heavy fire, heavy persistence fire for their absence. Not the least from one of our very own Gary Neville, who has frequently criticized those in charge recently at Old Trafford. The Glazers have hired people to run the club and left it to its own devices, but that has not proved to be a successful tactic. So we, the fans, have long complaints about the team's decline over the previous 10 years has basically escalated these problems. It actually caused us to do we actually had a pitch invasion in recent times last year. The Glazers family, they have no interest in really selling, despite our club's continued downfall and our financial difficulties that we're in. They have no issue, they have no stance on selling right now. But in recent times, I think that stance is kind of softening. I made some claims recently from one of those well-known agents in England, about saying that within the next 24 months the club could change hands, but United basically would set to cost a couple £1 billion. So the buyers for the market would be very small. I think what we need as a club, as a fan, is to see somebody coming into that club, buying buying that club who has a genuine interest in our club and in the restructuring and rebuilding of our clubs. So, with that being said, let us get into a few persons who I think recently have surfaced again upon into the works as potential buyers for Manchester United. The most recent one is let's start with Elon Musk. There's a recent story about Elon Musk tweeting that he wanted to buy Manchester United. Let's go through one of the tweets. Let's go through, as I think this is from the Reuters. Let me see if I could find it here. I have a tweet from the Reuters. This is a tweet. Okay. It says, the 51-year-old tweeted to his 103 million followers. To be clear, I support the left half of the Republican Party and the right half of the Democratic Party. Also, I am buying Manchester United. You're welcome. So, some of the clubs fan base, we had recently urged Elon to buy it, as we know he's one of the richest guys, So we recently was trying to urge him to take over Manchester United. Buy Manchester United for it, please. Put some money into it. Get some people to run it for us, please. But within a couple hours though, I think Elon Musk had to retweet to tell us that he was actually joking. It was a joke. This is basically what the news report said. Within 6 hours, Musk tweet had attracted more than 50,000 likes on the club's main Twitter account. Though some users didn't take it too seriously, comparing the post with Musk's trouble run at buying Twitter. But then came the clarification. No, this is a long running joke on Twitter. I am not buying any sports team. Musk posted when he asked if he was serious. Although, if there were any team, it would be Man United, he added. They were my favorite team as a kid. So I think people had got the speculation wrong about Manchester United being purchased by Elon Musk saying he's going to buy Manchester United. He actually had to come out because Elon Musk is one of those guys who is very famous for his tweets, because I think recent a couple of years ago he's always had tweets and always been in it with the tweets because according to some fans, some Manchester United fans, these are a couple of replies on the tweets. The Manchester United Fanatics Club Hungary. This is a tweet from the Manchester United Fanatics Club in Hungary. It's just a tweet from somebody who not always thinking twice before write something. The Qatar fan clubs also said this. It again reinstated the fact that Elon and his tweets are just gimmicks. Although it would be really great if he could invest 1/10 of what he paid for Twitter to our own legendary club. Because we the entire fan base is sick and tired of the Glazers. Elon Musk and his expertise doesn't necessarily add value to Manchester United unless he aims to replace buyers by a robot. That's what this senior analyst at Swissquote Bank, I think her name is Ipek Ozakarde. I can't even pronounce it because she's basically saying Elon Musk and Manchester United wouldn't be a perfect match unless he's going to buy some robots to play for us. Maybe we need them. Maybe we need some robots to play. I think we would do 10 times better with some robots than the guys that we have now. But because of he's a irreverent jokester, Elon. So his tweets most times are far from the first to land him in hot waters, as I was saying before. His tweets basically always landing in hot water because I think it was in 2018 where he tweeted that there was funding secured for a $72 billion deal to make Tesla private, but he didn't make an offer. So based on that, I think he and Elon Musk and Tesla had to pay, I think, $20 million each, and Elon had to step down from the board and all of those things. So it's like a couple months ago, I think he also tweeted about he tweeted he tweeted about the Coca-Cola. He was buying Coca-Cola to put the cocaine in it. That was some time ago, in April, I think. So I guess what I'm trying to say is that Elon Musk is pretty much known for his tweets. So sometimes we can't take it serious, although we wish this one was serious. I wish, because I think he would probably do something better with that money than going to Mars with it for us. But with that being said, though, Elon Musk did not actually say he's going to buy it, and he had to come out, clarify his retweet, and to make a clarification as to not get into any trouble. But it still left us with a little bit of hope because he actually came in that same tweet. He actually said if it was any club, he would actually buy Manchester United. So I think we know as a fan should actually try to go out there, try to urge him. We need to sign a petition, do something to say, hey, Elon Musk, buy Manchester United. We need somebody to get these Manchester United off the Glazers' hands. We really do. We really, really need somebody. So I think for Elon Musk, though, it would be pretty easy because you know about his wealth already, very wealthy, so he would be able to afford it, no problem. Um, the next person I think on the list, recently there has been some talks about Michael Knighton. Michael Knighton. Um, Michael Knighton put himself on the map in recent times, a couple of years ago. Yes, he he actually lodged a bid for Manchester United in, I think it's 1989. If some of these things I'm just trying to remember because it's from previous times. So I'm not. I'm just saying from the top of my head some of these things that I can remember about um him trying to purchase Manchester United sometime in the late 80s, I think. Yes, in the late 80s, and his investors ended up withdrawing and all of that, which saw everything just fall apart. So after that, he got a seat on the club board, but now he's back again, and he recently had an interview, and um he was saying that the club is in crisis. Let me see if I can find a quote from him. There's a quote from him saying, "We are a club in crisis. We all know the reason why," he recently stated. "We have an inept and frankly useless ownership who know little about this game of football. Everyone knows that we need new ownership of this football club, and that is my aim and those are my objectives. I am making good progress, continuing to talk to the people. I have got some good pledges and good finance." So Michael Keith Knighton here um saying he's planning on trying to get back some investors to invest in him so they can try to get Manchester United off the Glazers' hands. So he has a pretty good chance. Basically, I think he will have one of the better chances of gaining Manchester United if he has the right investors and the right amount of money. The other person I think on the list is Sir Ratcliffe, Jim Ratcliffe. Jim Ratcliffe now he's one of England's wealthiest men, right? And he had long been linked with purchases of football clubs over recent time. I think he owns Nice, the football club in France called Nice. That's a club that he owns. So he has long been linked with clubs, and he he is the next person whose name is being called on to purchase Manchester United. Um, he had been previously asked, as this quote, as this there was a recent article out where he had been previously asked on why he hasn't lodged a bid for United and said, "Manchester United is not for sale." In late 2019, he was asked by the Times if he would be interested in buying the Red Devils, to which he replied, "Not at the moment, no. They are in quite big of a pickle as a business." His club Ineos, his company Ineos, never wants to be the dumb money in town. Never, never. They have gotten the manager selection right. They haven't bought well. They have been the dumb money which you see with players like Fred. We won't look elsewhere until we have a good run here at Nice. We need to find out how to be successful before you ever want to write a big check. That's what Mr. Ratcliffe has been quoted saying, and I think he also has been quoted. Um, he has been linked with the purchase of Chelsea, I think, also in recent times. But for him, I think it would be less likely for him, or he would be the second runner-up behind Mr. Michael Knighton for me. And thirdly, we have there's these New York investors. But United might be reluctant or unwilling to swap one American um, company for another. But we might have little choice in that one. We might have little choice. According to Strategy News, a New York-based investment fund are looking to put together a bid. Discussions have been held, and the situation is said to be very, very much real. The Premier League side have been listed on the New York Stock Exchange for a decade, and now investors from the Big Apple itself could make move to upsurge to usurp the Glazers, which would continue the vast American ownership in England that has seen that was seen as a factor in the inception of the Super League. The New York investors, though, I think, um, while they would be one of the other runners, I don't think we would definitely want anybody more American, any other American right now who are just investors. Because investors means they are in it for the money. So if an investor is going to purchase your company, I think they would be purchasing it to see how much they could quickly get back out of it. So that's why I really would want those New York investors to be the ones purchasing the team. Finally, we have this Indian guy called Mukesh Ambani. Mukesh was titled the world's richest sports team owner after he purchased the IPL cricket team Mumbai Indians for $111 million in 2008. He has led them to several titles during his tenure by capturing some of the world's biggest stars and would no doubt look to do likewise if he bought a football club. Yeah. So that Indian guy, that billionaire guy there, he is the chairman and the managing director of a company called Reliance Industries. Yes, because I did a little bit of research on him, so just to know a little bit more on him, and he started to be worth about 95 billion. So that would make purchasing United easy, 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 easy. Much more than anybody else other than Elon Musk who has any interest. So he and Elon Musk is an individual who have the funds who can actually purchase on their own. So I would think that for me I would rather we have a owner though that basically loves football, would want to see their team doing well rather than having a team for the money. Because, yeah, we have the biggest fan base, we have one of the biggest fan clubs in the world. Because, face it, where we are now, we are there. We have been struggling for 10 years. Most fans would already have found another club. Because I know fans do that. And we have been struggling with our team for 10 years. So we really would want to see a change now. We really, really, really would want to see a change now. So for me, I think the Glazers getting out is the first priority for the Manchester United fans, and I would hope that it happens quicker than in 24 months' time. We are hoping it will happen by the end of the season. I hope they just lose interest and say, okay, the next buyer come along, we take it. That's what we want to see. Because we're tired of the Glazers. We're tired of the Glazers. We want the Glazers to come out, get out of our club. So we can have a better club. We can start rebuilding. We can start playing football again. We can start loving Manchester United for Manchester United's footballing abilities. Because that's what we love Manchester United for in the first place. So, with that being said, to answer the questions, the long and short of it, no, Manchester United is not being sold at the moment. Those news and those tweets that came out are just misquotes, and people will always use quotes and use things for journalism to get more stories. So the quote that was being said is from the agent. He did not say Manchester United is going to be sold. He said it's his opinion and Manchester United could be sold by the next 24 months. So with that being said, my friends, we will see you in another one. We just want to tell you thanks for watching the video. If you have reached the end of this video, thanks for watching. Please leave a like on the video. If you are new to the channel, please subscribe. Leave a comment below. Let me know, what do you think of Elon Musk buying Manchester United? Do you think that he could spend the money in a better way buying Manchester United rather than trying to situate himself on Mars? What do you think about Elon Musk buying Manchester United? Comment below, guys. Let me know what you think. And I will see you in the next video. Thank you all for watching. Please like and subscribe to my channel for more videos.